Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and a good morning it is. Okay. All thanks to Jehovah God. Oh my goodness. Even if you may not be feeling your best, you here. So it's a good morning. It's a good morning. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Trying to get it so I can see y'all chat closer. There we go. All right, y'all. So I have me some good old apple cider. And some cheese grits for breakfast. So I'm trying to wait till a few people come in. I don't know what all I'm gonna be able to get done today, but we shall see. As y'all saw, the coops was refreshed yesterday, so that don't have to get done. But I do need to plant some more starts, and my seedlings are coming up too. So if y'all watched the vlog where I got the no, that hadn't came out yet. Nope, jumping ahead. Mm. Hey y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's three people in here, and ain't nobody saying nothing. Y'all can chat in this. The chat ain't off on the live screen. Y'all can chat in this. I know some of y'all started unsubscribing yesterday when you realized you couldn't leave me no nonsense, or you couldn't tell my video no more. So other people don't watch my video because you done put everything about it in the chat. I must have stepped on some people's toes with that one. And I know some of you, it's some of you under the accounts that talk to me and act all nice and then go create fake accounts just to bother me. And then some of you with some of these content creators, I know that for a fact. Wonder how I know. Wonder how I know. So it's funny how when I be in the live screen, the nonsense don't come. The nonsense be in there, but the nonsense don't get wrote in the chat. I'd rather get no views. I have no subscribers. But before I let some old polecat sit up and tell my work before people can even watch. Y'all tell on y'all self when y'all be up in my, y'all be sitting in my live screen and don't say nothing. But you will talk in the comments of the videos. Nonsense. Foolishness. Nonsense and foolishness, I tell you. John Torres. Torres. Good morning. Good morning. So, like I told y'all yesterday, my vlogs will go up at 8 a.m. daily. Trying to stick to that schedule. It did today, 8 a.m. daily. For whoever wants to watch and whoever don't want to watch. Don't feel like I blocked you because it say comments are off. I purposely cut them off. Okay, because nobody is going to make me leave them on just so they can try to get under my skin and leave nonsense. Um, like I have said a couple years ago, I'm limiting the access that I let people have to me because I do it out of trying to help others, but others do it out of with bad intentions. Okay. So if y'all want to talk to me, ask me questions or whatnot, you can do it on the post and you can do it in the live screens when I go live. Um, but as for my video uploads, from now on out, comments are off. And I'm not worried about nobody saying, oh, well, I'm going to do a channel and because you got your, try it. Try it. Nobody can force you to have your comments on just so they can get on the fake accounts and bother you. No, no. And then there's family members working together and got a lot of people fooled on this platform. They all in the family playing, staying in different states, you know. So y'all can be fooled with the nonsense and the foolery. I am all about doing what is important to help myself, my household, my family, and y'all that wants to learn. Or if you enjoy daily life, you know, life stuff, not nothing sitting up, conjugating and conniving and trying to get under people's skins. You know what I'm saying? If you don't care for the drama and you like, you know, type of content that I put up in my vlogs, then this channel is for you. But if you do not like that and your sole purpose has been to come over here and leave other people's channels, leave different little comments and all this craziness, this is not for you, my dear sir. This is not for you. Okay. So yeah, I did not block anybody. I just simply turned the comments off. You know, it's funny how, and this is the thing, and this is where, and not everybody do it intentionally. Listen to the words that come out my mouth. Not everybody do it intentionally. There are some good people on this channel that don't do it intentionally, but oh my goodness, there's some cats on here that do it intentionally. If I put up a video and I give it a all around title, because mind you, there's only so many characters I can use. If I do not put what an item or what the video is directly like single out an item or something, I put like the vlog yesterday about the chopper thing, the tools. I could have easily put that in my title, but I didn't. But I had, and like I say, not everybody had the bad intentions, but I had multiple people that I know scrolled through the video because the video hadn't been up as long as the length of the video. And they went in and they got in my comments and just started telling my video, telling what the tool is. That's like going to a movie, watching a movie, and then come back doing a review or doing and telling everybody what the movie is about. You just spoiled it. So us as content creators, real content creators, that creates content and put our time and effort in it, we want loyal subscribers. We want subscribers that is there for us, there for the content, not somebody that's coming in because you got a lot of heathens and folk that all they want to do is go to your comment section because they'll say, I came straight to the comments. I didn't even watch the video. See, that's your time. That's your effort being put in. And I know I had mentioned about cutting the comments off a couple years ago. before even other people start doing it. If y'all been following me, you've been following me for a while, you know I'm not lying. But I never did it because I did not want to feel like I was punishing the ones that are legit. But let me tell you, the comments are off on my vlogs because that's where I take a lot of time and edit and put in. And I will not let no pole cat on the fake accounts come over and think they doing something and just, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not the type to let no one walk over me in any kind of way, shape, or form. Okay. So the comments are off from now on my vlogs, on my uploads, where I take the time to create content and stuff. If you do not like music that I put in, don't watch. Get off my channel. If you don't like lifestyle vlogs, wife life, mom life, prepping, homesteading, this is not the channel for you because I am all those things and I will not change who I am for no individual but God if he's not pleased with who I am. That's just so this is not the channel for you. You know what I'm saying? So for a long time I have tried to cater to people on this platform. But I don't like this and I don't like that. People will have your head, they will twist and turn you around like you a ceiling fan just to do it. And they don't even sit up and put the time. The content creators that's behind the fake accounts that does it, you're not even putting in the time. Some of you, not all, some is not even putting in the time. They're taking the easy way out by sitting there just, they're not doing anything that is of value to anyone other than the ones that likes the drama, that likes the drama. So you don't even know what it takes to edit out a good video, to have to pay for music so you don't get a copyright strike just to have good, transitions and stuff. You don't know what it is to pay for an editor so you can edit properly. You don't know what it is to change different scenes and having to go do this and go through that, and you don't know. You're not even really doing a job. There's different levels on this platform. Some people put in work where it's like a job, and some people just do the bare minimum. So y'all can believe me or not, I know I still have people still bothering me on this platform. Like I say, I don't know what the old lady problem is. And then, it was an individual I had to get off my channel that popped back up that I don't even deal with. And then there's other ones, men that's on the fake accounts that I've had issues with. A couple of them because they're messy and they're on the fake accounts. And everybody is watching MGL, taking what they can, doing this, that, and the other. And then when I get on, every time I get on that reel, I'm doing going, that's when the pole cats come in. So that tells you they're there to offset, to distract me. That's the thing. Accounts being made 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 1 month ago. Come on now. Come on. Come on. And like I say, with the older lady, I know you watch me, you're still, lady, you like in your late 60s, early 70s, whatever. You're still doing the same old thing on the sly. Okay? On the sly. But it's fine though, because you are of my faith. So you say. You are a Jehovah Witness. I don't know if you're baptized Jehovah Witness or you're I don't know if you're baptized Jehovah Witness or you're practicing. Obviously, I'm practicing. I'm trying to get there. But that was my religion from childhood. But I'm not baptized in that religion. But that is my faith. There are certain things that I abide by that I will not do. I don't, take blood. I don't celebrate holidays. Different things I just will not do. But you're of my faith. And the little sneakiness and stuff, honey, that's why God said he gonna clean out his house first. in so many words. Okay. So I don't even know what your problem is. And I'm gonna say this just to let you know I kind of know what's going on. The individual that's keep hitting me up on TikTok, that's from your same neck of the woods, who also say she's of my faith. I know y'all working together. That may be your daughter or something, or your sister or something like that. Do y'all, you gotta understand, just because you're older and you may be senior citizen or elderly, what I find is a lot of people in that age range, they think that they literally can do things to the younger generation, and you not figure it out. You don't figure it out. And for me, being raised by an old soul, by my grandma, I'm on a different level. So I see it, I peep it out, I see it. You're not dealing with somebody that's, you're what, 30, 35, maybe 40 years older, that don't understand or don't see the trickery, you know. So that's why I'm not even responding to that individual no more. I went alone just to see, how far this person would go. Y'all all in the same area, Pennsylvania. And I got to something. No, when you do and say your little stuff on your channel, same conversations and stuff that I have almost down to the, well, I ain't gonna say to the T because you reworded. Then this individual pop up. Now this individual popped up and sent me a message yesterday after I talked about what I talked about in the live screen yesterday. Last night, yesterday evening, this person sent me a message on TikTok. That's why I'm not responding. Y'all can cut it out. Stay over there, flip your houses that you think people don't know or can't pick up on. That's what you're doing. Get it how you live. That's a good job. But I peeped that out. I know there ain't nobody doing that much moving and stuff and fixing up and then leaving and set reselling. Honey, that's a good job. Ain't nothing to be ashamed about. That is a good job. But stop picking with people and thinking people can't read you. I can read you. I can read you. And the fact that you've been picking for a while. And, you know, I ain't never watched a video where somebody say freezer chest 50 million times and you did that on a couple videos ago. It was right after we got the stand up freezer. And you sitting there laughing and smirking and all that. You too old for that. Too old for that. It's a blessing to reach the age that you are. And you should not be picky. But I'm gonna tell you, I watch you because I get a kick out of it. Yeah, out of all the other podcasts that bother me, I don't even watch them. I don't watch, but I get a kick out of it with you. You know why? Because of your age group. And I'm gonna support you, even though you're doing your little picking. MGL gonna support you by watching. I watch your videos when I get a chance, and I watch the ads. I watch the ads because you know why? Out of all the things that's been done to me, whether it was family or friends, I never try to do a get back. I've never been that type of get back, get back. That's why one reason why I've never said your name on here, but some people already know what your channel is. Because apparently they watch you and they picked up on some things. But it's not my place to do get back on nobody. I let Jehovah watch and see what he wants to do about certain things. That's not my place. Not my place. So don't think I don't know. I don't see. Just like you had the videos where you were talking about pinching pennies. That's my cash out. You throw a little stuff, it goes right over people's head. It goes right over people's head, man. Because you're at that age where you think that you've been around long enough. Where, and I hope you feel better. You didn't start saying that you got this viral stuff, honey. It's bad. I've been talking about this mystery virus stuff since December because it's been affecting my house since then. It's bad, and I will say honestly, I hope you feel better. I hope you get better. I really do. I really do. You know, but y'all. So, like I say, it's still a lot that y'all don't see. A lot of y'all don't catch. don't catch. So that's another reason why I have them turned off. I would not put in work to have somebody to come around and say, oh, and now I'm finna go in the comment section and say everything. YouTube is bad enough. You know, YouTube is bad enough with their analyzing your videos and stuff like that. But it shouldn't be that way. It's a respect thing. And I do know it's a couple of people that talk to me on here. Oh, they love me down on here. But they behind one or two is behind fake accounts too. And again, ask me how I know for sure. I know. So you talk to me all nice and then you get on a fake account when you probably having a bad day or in your feelings or whatever the case may be. Then you don't like me, so then you start up, with some stuff. There's 17 people in here and only 6 thumbs up. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Um, Good morning, honey. How are you? I really need to chat with you regarding gardening through email, if that's okay. I'm a real person. Thank you for everything I enjoy. Hey, her roots and garden diary. Yes, you can check. You can email me. I be behind on emails, honey. To be honest, I will. Let me see. Like you could chat with me when I go live too. I'll leave my chat on my live screens. It's my vlogs. It's my vlogs, my video uploads. The chat won't be on. So I didn't take the chat away from the whole channel because I could have took it away from the vlog, from the live chats, from the posts. I took it away from the vlogs. Since I'm back doing my vlogs, I'm not gonna put in the time to have somebody to sit up and just, you know, yeah, I'm not finna do that. So because I feel like at this point we all grown on here. And it's not just for my channel. If you go to someone's channel and that's no different. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna say a movie that's everybody know. Friday. Friday. Okay. Was it? Yeah, Friday. Friday. The name of that movie is Friday. The name of that movie is not Pinky. It's not Pinky did such and such, or Ezel did this, or that's not the title of that movie. You got so many great parts in that movie. And just say that movie go out or whatnot. And people do it. People do it. But you say, hey, I'm going to watch this movie. I can't wait to go to the movie theater on Friday and watch Friday. I can't wait to go watch Friday. And then you got somebody, you telling that to one of your friends. And your friend say, yeah, girl, or man, yeah, if Pinky came out and saying, y'all remember when Pinky did that in that thing? To my you hit the little boy or something like that, and you sitting there like, why would you tell me that? Why would you tell me that? But then you go back to, is it Chris Tucker? Chris Tucker. They do an Ice Cube. They do this movie. Imagine how they feel when they put the movie out. You got somebody in their bootleg. So they don't put all these funds into making that movie, the time, energy, and all that for somebody to go record it and sell it for $5. Either way it go is not right. So when you go to content creators, we are not no movie celebrities and all this stuff. But we are taking the time out of our lives, our family lives and stuff, creating content, putting time into our content. And then you're going to have somebody that's sitting up, probably smoking, drinking, or eating constantly, or just being messy, going to come over. Your video is 25 minutes long. It's only been up 7 minutes. And here they go in the comment section telling your whole video. First of all, if it's only been up 7 minutes and the whole video is 25 minutes, you didn't watch it. You skip through it until you find certain parts, and then you put it in the chat. So when all your other buddies or whoever come over and look in the chat, they can say, "Oh, that's what it is." Nah, I ain't watching that. They not there for you because they will watch it regardless. They are there just to be nosy, just to be nosy. Yeah. So, and that's what I have a lot of them do. They can't stop me from doing you. They don't like me. They can't stop me from doing YouTube. They would love for me not to be on here. So they trying every little tactic they can. Every little tactic they can. And I'm pretty sure they probably do it to other people, other content creators they watch, and probably, have whatever reasons that however they feel, they probably doing the same thing. And you gotta understand, I always equate things back to prepping. If people would do that to you over just something simple as not wanting you to get a view, and then this the kicker. If I'm doing gardening or I'm prepping and I put a video up about it, and you come along and you tell what's in it, you're actually not even caring about the next person that may not know anything about prepping, that actually need to get the information out of the video. But 9 times out of 10, they may go to the comments, read it, and say, "Oh, that's what it is." But then they don't miss so much valuable information because all you did was put certain points. You know what I'm saying? You don't even care about that. You don't even care about the person that may be having a bad day and they just need something, okay, I'm gonna sit here and watch this, this say you won't believe this. Won't believe, well, okay, I'm gonna sit here, what's going on? But the minute they go to the comment section, because some people mental is like that, it's like, you done spoiled it for them. They don't want to even watch. And that's like, I already know. That's like you being excited about going to that movie and your friends sit there and tell you what happened in it. Now you may not even go. You may not even go. Some people will not go. It's like you done spoiled it. I already know what's gonna happen. So you spoiled it for me. But they don't care that it may spoil it for someone else. Some people, like in my case, they're trying to make sure I don't get a view. And that's fine. Because where there's a will, there's a way. I bet you can't comment on the videos now. Not these current ones. So let me tell y'all. I know the algorithm is gonna have a hard time sending out my videos. Let me tell you why. Because I am putting the date of the vlog. Okay, so the date of the vlog is in the title. Okay, reason being, it'll make it easier for those of you that may not get to watch the video the day it came out. You can always go back and say, "Hey, okay, I watched March 18th to 21st. Okay, this is where it picked up at. I'll be watching the next one." You get what I'm saying? So I told y'all. So if you go to the vlog, I think it's vlog number gonna be the fourth the fourth latest one. Either way, if you go to the videos and look for 3/27/2026, that's where I have started my vlogs back. Okay, so it'll be from there on up are your new vlogs. I think it should be probably about four of them. um I think it's gonna be about four of them. So I know the algorithm is gonna have a hard time because of how I'm titling it. So if you want to watch, if you like me or whatever the case, you'll just go to the channel. You won't wait for a notification. I am staying on it this time to upload at 8 a.m. daily. 8 a.m. daily. A vlog should be dropping. It's gonna be some of everything in it. Some days it may be straight life stuff. Some days it may have the prepping and it's just whatever I do that day, and for that day or days in that vlog, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So If you start where it says the video that starts 3/27/2026, it shouldn't be hard because it's at the beginning of the title. That is where you will start to pick back up on vlogs. Okay, it's been a couple of months since I did my continuation vlogs. What do I call a continuation vlogs? Is where I kind of keep it going. Each video kind of starts off as a play on the previous video. Okay, and that is tedious to do because you got to know exactly what your previous, where you left off. I put in a lot of work and time. That's why the comments are out, because I'm not going to let nobody, like I said, sit up doing nothing. And all you want to do is distract me or try to bring what I'm doing over here down in any way possible. Um, just like I had talked about that post that I had did where I was showing the slimming down, you know. I know it was an older person that left that message about I wear congratulations, I wear a shaper too. I didn't say nothing about no daggone shaper. I don't a shaper. You talking about like a girdle? I don't own a shaper. I don't own a girdle. None of that. And I tell you, yes, I got a belly. But the only thing you saw was probably my pants pulled up. I do wear my workout pants because, you know, they're high rise. I do pull them up. And baby, if I look really, really good and I'm slimming down and look all nice, don't try to put a girdle or a shape on me. I don't wear that stuff. I'm not finna wear nothing where I can't even hardly breathe when I sit down. I'm not, no. To be in shape, to look like a certain shape, no. I am happy with who I am, being thick or slim. Okay, I'm only doing it because I know I need to be slimmer, especially for my height. But long as I'm healthy, honey, don't bother me. But that's the little slick stuff that they do. They wanted whoever it was wanted to throw out there to try to make people think she ain't slimming down. She got on a shaper. I looked at the picture. I said, "Oh, maybe you trying to say that because I." But y'all know, ladies, you pull your pants up and you pull your shirt down, and especially if it's a tight shirt, it'll give you like that round look or whatnot. But you can tell that I done slimmed down because I'm not. Now, if I stand up and have just this on, then you'll probably see like the crease of my stomach, like that belly fat that hang or whatnot. But still, no shape or no girdle. I don't do that. Mm-mm. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, and I can't do that. But that just show you how people are. It just really show you. So I always take things back to prepping. This is why I don't want to have to depend on nobody. This is why I don't want to have to depend on nobody, because you never know how people truly deep down feel about you. Sometimes on these platforms and stuff, it be your own family and friends. Sometimes that be on the fake accounts that be bothering you, and you never know. Just because you're doing something they're not doing. If you don't know, you may learn it soon. Okay, you may learn it in life. Let's see. Hey Tracy. Hey Diane. Wynn. Says Bill. Hey, from South Africa. I know, can't wait to start my garden. I know that's right. I hit the label. Thank you, her diary. Sorry, let me hit the thumbs up. Thank you, John. I get what you're saying. Please don't tell me anything. Let me see. I know her roots and garden, but some people not like that. Makes sense. Yeah, they try to upset you to slow you down because the success of your channel makes them angry and envious. Yeah, and that I can be okay with doing. I think that's another problem. I'm okay with putting up the type of content up, even though I don't get that many views. See, when y'all see 400, 500, even 1,000 views, that's not a lot of views for content creators. You're not gonna, you know, make thousands and thousands off in that per video, you know. That's not a whole lot of views. It may look like a whole lot of views, but it's not. Okay. And I am okay with that because this is not my, this is my, I make it over the threshold, well over the threshold, which is $100 a month. You got to make at least $100 before they can pay you out. Not in that month. If you made $50 on this month and next month you make $50, then you'll get paid what? Let's see, what's this? April, May. You'll get paid June. But I don't have that problem. I get paid every month. But the thing is, some people, like you said, get envious and jealous that they have to steal content. They have to get talking points from other people content. They have to be messy and talk about others just to have a paying channel. Some people are as upset that if they don't continue to do content that they may not even love to do, they won't get a paycheck. I am okay with doing, long as I'm doing content I love to do. I love prepping, I love gardening, I love helping people. So if that means I only get 200-300 views on a video, then that's fine. That is fine. This is not, I'm blessed to not, for this not to be nowhere near my main income. You know what I'm saying? My family is blessed. My husband is a Marine Corps veteran, 15 years. For you military, you know, okay? And we've had blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. So when I go out, if I go out and do Walmart, which I haven't been doing no deliveries or anything because of another blessing we received that requires me not to even do that. But I do it because I'm not a lazy person. I do want to go out and feel like I am doing some type of a job. So from time to time, I'll go do my Walmart deliveries or my DoorDash or my Uber Eats or whatever the case may be, just a little bit. But that helps fund here so I don't have to take out of my budget and my savings. Okay, you get what I'm saying? So that is just how I do it because money spent, no matter, as long as got the legal way. I don't tell nobody go get and do nothing illegal. Long as it's got in the legal way, it's spend the same. So whether you work at McDonald's, whether you do what is that them jobs where you go you work different jobs a day, whatever the case may be, you're working. So I do that, but then that helps me with this homestead. I am running a backyard homestead. You know, I am running. I have feed and stuff that I have to get. I got babies. I got 59 baby quails the other day that's in that bin. Plus the adult quails I have. I got about 15 adult chickens, and then I got 26 baby chickens. That's feed. That's feed. So yeah. So it's just like I work. I do. There's different ways. There's different means, you know. So at the end of the day, I'll keep pushing. Just understand, I don't need this um was looking at the chicken, looking at why someone was looking at them. I don't need this to, you know, survive because I would never, unless it was a huge channel making so much, I would never depend on social media because you have people. Because when you doing this type of stuff, you you're based off of other people, how other people feel. Is they gonna watch it? That's what you putting. I don't. I'm not putting my trust in people fully. No, you'll find yourself not having a place to live if you do that. Because the minute they don't like you, or you say you can't be yourself or whatnot, or you can't, or you not like them, and they start watching, that money go down. So no, this is just an extra and a way for me to, help others. That's what on here. This is all they know. So they can't go there and have their channel where they gardening or they doing full prepping or whatnot because they have built a platform of people that don't want to hear that. Because they started off in another whole category. So now you have accumulated people that's not into trying to do anything for themselves. So the minute you try to do that, then they don't want to see it. Your money start going down. So you have to go back to the stuff that you know is not right just to keep a coin. And that's where I think a lot of them, the ones that's some of the ones that's under the fake accounts, that's where they are. That's where they are. And they wanted me. I done had a lot of dressing videos, and y'all know I done calm down a lot. I ain't finna. You you get older, things change. Mentally things change. Growth. I've always told y'all about growth. As you get older, you should have growth. And I think a lot of them, they want me to be in the same category as them, messy. They want a lot of people to be like them so they can feel good about what they're doing. No, I will not sell myself short for that. I will not. I will not. Mm-mm. I will not. So no matter what tactics or whatever they throw out there, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Now I didn't say I never address nobody, but then I can't say I will or I won't. I really. But at this point, is I'm over with that. It's too much going on. Too much going on that we need to be putting our time towards. We need to be putting our time towards. Mm, mm. That was a message. I got an alert from the Iran. I guess the Iranian. What? I didn't get a message from Iran. There was a message I think on X that they posted saying it was from Iran. And yeah. But anyway, yeah, rephrase that. I didn't get no message from Iran direct. No, no, no. It was on that X or something alert. But there's a lot we need to be doing, you know. Um, and beating each other down is not it. Embarrassing each other is not it. But that's what we love to do, right? As human beings, that's what a lot of people love to do. They love to put each other down, you know? Yeah. So it is what it is. But for all the ones working together and trying, look, I done said it so many times. I'm not on that level. That that is below me. I am not on that level. I am not. So, like I said, if you, I know some people left the channel and I loved it. When they realized they couldn't comment yesterday, they start pew pew pew. I'm like, yeah, go go go. So, oh, excuse me. I'm like, you weren't over here for nothing anyway. Nothing, no good. So, as of right now, I have the comments on the live screens and the post. But like I say, for the videos, I put too much work on. I'm not having the comments on. They will be off. So you can still talk to me. It'll just be through my live screens, or you can email me, or you can just leave a post, a community post. You are able to leave a community post. Okay. Let's see. Hey, La Familia. We in this thing. What it do? What it do, honey? Hey, Kayla. You a good girl. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, honey bun. Hey, Shonda. That is so true. Thank you, La Familia. Question: do you do canning? I am trying to be self-sufficient as possible and have been looking into canning along with my small garden. Water bath canning. And I did say that I was thinking about getting a pressure canner. Oh, I was thinking about getting a pressure canner since I pressure cook now. But um dehydrating for as preserving for me, I love dehydrating. Getting back into that. Water bath canning, and I have not decided if I'm gonna go ahead and get that pressure canner. But I do know how to can. I used to can a lot of stuff back in the day. But we shall see. We shall see. I love your videos. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, Shonda. Hey, honey. Um, I cannot say your name. A Nestle. A Nestle. Congrats and thanks for serving. I will let him know. Thank you. Tunnel vision. That's what I'm on. All that child's play is irrelevant. God put me on a mission, and I got to stay on course. Anything else is a distraction. Stay on course. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I said taking those comments off from the blogs that I'll be putting up. Um, it'll keep people from being in the comments distracting others. Okay. Um, from whatever. Let people watch the videos. If they like the channel, let people watch the videos. Don't be a spoiler for them, you know? So hopefully, you know, and people still gonna, I just say this. The best thing to do is if you don't like content that someone put up, you gotta like the person to sit there and watch their content. You gotta like what they're into, to watch it thoroughly. If you don't like it, just don't watch the channel. Just do not watch this channel. Just go, just go. Nobody's making you. Those of you that have channels, you may deal with the same issue that I have talked about. Um, just keep going, but you got to make ways that's best for you. You know, you got to make ways. Remember, that's your channel, that's your platform. Nobody should be able to bully you or make you feel any type of way and run your channel. Nobody should. You run that channel. You run your channel, okay? You run your channel. You run it, all right? That's yours. Run it the way you want to run it. And don't allow people to have too much. That's one thing I've learned. Don't allow people to have too much access of you. Do not allow people to have too much access. They go watch these celebrities and stuff and they in love with them and all they have their favorite singer, their favorite there, but they can't access. And I've said this for a couple years. This ain't nothing I just came up with. I've said this a couple years for those of you that's been watching me. I've always said I got to stop letting people have too much access when it comes to this platform because I've talked about cutting my comments off before. You have your favorite singer, your favorite movie star. You don't have access to them. You can't email them up. You can't call them up. You can't, you know, leave messages like they'll never see them. You can't do that. You only have the access they give you. So let me tell you, when you on these platforms and you got a channel, even if you're not, you're somebody. Let me just say that. Even if you don't even have to have no be on no platform, have no channel. You're somebody. But in the minute you are a content creator, don't let people treat you as if that's nothing, especially when you put your time and your effort. I said time and effort. Uploading videos and stuff is not the easiest thing sometimes. You put your time and effort. You have people that when you go, especially if you even if you don't, it's gonna come. Well, people gonna start. You keep putting up, people gonna start recognizing you when you out and about. I feel like me, I'm a little celebrity myself when I be out and about. It's yeah. At that point, I go kind of like I do. I don't let people get close to me. It's done happened a couple of times. It's no offense, but I don't let people get close to me. I don't let people get close to me, especially out and about, because I don't know what your thought process is. I don't know if you watch my video. and my channel, and you don't like me, you don't care for me, I don't want nobody touching me, because I don't know if you trying to lay something on me or something. No, 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 no. So I immediately stand back and I ask them who they is. They tell me they watch the channel. I'm greet you, all that, but I don't want no hugs. I don't shake no hands. I don't do that. You may be having some in your purse, some, and I don't do that. I do not. And that just people have made me that way because of how people are and the evilness that people do. So on so many accounts, I have literally, it's shocking to me, where people have, looking at me kind of like, we watch you. Even the older people, I still stand back because I have told y'all over the years, elderly people ain't all of them ain't the same they used to be when we were growing up. Okay, they had morals and stuff back then. Now they out here just as worse as the 20-year-olds. So no, 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 no. So I don't want you close to me. I don't want you close to me. No offense. It's just the way it is. And they could be the sweetest people. Some people can be, but you got some that's, yeah, if I ever see her out in town, I'ma hug her, I'ma do this. No, no, you're not, because you're not getting that close. See, sometimes people can try to bother you in ways you don't see. They can try, but that's why you got to keep God as your shield. Okay, you got to keep God as your shield. So at the same time, you got some that may physically try to, and that's why I hold my purse real close, like, not today, not today, not today. I need you to stay at least 6 or 7 feet away, okay? And that's why I had one lady. She was looking very strange. This was a couple years ago. She saw me and she was looking like crying. I was like, I'm walking around. I'm like, why that lady looking at me? She must recognize me or something. So she watched me and watched me and watched me, and then she finally come up. She's like, MGL, and I'm like, yeah. She's like, I watched. So she stepped. When she stepped forward, she had her hand on her purse. So I stepped back. And I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm still watching her. She steps forward again. I step back. At this point, my back is up against the counter, like going into, and you ain't finna hem me up. Like we not finna do. So I reposition myself and my purse. I reposition myself and my purse. And I guess she kind of got the point at that point. She pulled her hand out of her. She's like, oh, yeah, and she was just the strangest thing. And I know she had been watching me, even talking to me. There was an aura that I was getting from her. So when I started feeling like, okay, not physically, it was just something about her demeanor. I literally took me 2 or 3 more steps back. 2 or 3 more steps back. Cause honey, you got people that would do the craziest stuff. The people will walk up to you, and when I say cat, they would throw acid or something in your face. You got to watch people. It's been cases like that. Well, they want to scar you. They want you to where when you look in the mirror, you remember them. I don't trust people. I just don't. I don't. I always watch my surroundings. Always. Always. And so that's just how it is. Like I say, not being mean, but I cannot let people in my space. I was taught like that growing up. But then when I got grown, I let my guard down several times and I learned. I learned. And then being on this platform, I learned even more. So I'm back to from my teaching, my upbringing. You will not, if I can help you, you won't, you will not. No, don't touch me. Don't shake my hand. I do not hug. Okay, don't hug me. Because people practice some things, and I don't believe in that stuff. You can't believe in it. You can't believe in it. You got to pray to God. People practice things and do things. I don't want you attaching no demonic nothing on me. I don't. I don't. So don't touch me. Don't hug me. Don't look for me to shake your hand. I'm gonna be nice as all I does. I will stand there and talk to you for a long time. I am a talker. Okay. I talk to people in public. People have told me you have an approachable face. All races, they come up and they, how you doing? How you doing? I can chat it up now. but I don't want you close. I don't want you close because I have good intentions, but that don't mean everybody else do. So yeah, that's just the way it is. And I've had that. So what I was saying was, you when you doing this, you may not be up there with the big dogs, the celebrities and all that, but people will recognize you. People that really like you, you do. Everybody have a fan base, whether you have two or three, or whether you have thousands. Everybody have a fan base, have a fan base. Um, One fan base is enough. It's enough. So you have to always carry yourself in a way that I would say is pleasing. Try to carry yourself in a way that is pleasing. So when it comes to your channel, if you're on any of the platforms, you run that the way you run it. I hope you run it in a good way, but you run that the way you run it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody control that. We need to keep moving positively now and let them. Oh, Diane, when I've been positive. We just talking, honey. We just talking. Cause at the end of the day, everything I talk to you about, that I think a lot of people get it. A lot of people is not understanding where I'm coming from. Even when I have had to do addressing videos, you think it's bothering me when I'm actually trying to let people see how other people are. You got people that is very, very passive. People that they are just nice, good-hearted people, and they can't see the trickery right in front of them. A lot of those people take advantage of. So a lot of times, if when I have done a dressing video, it was to address the individual, but also to let you understand how serious it is these days and times. And people get that mixed up with like, oh, that's discouraging you or this, that, and no, don't take it that way. Don't take it that way. We are over here, we homesteaders and preppers. You got to understand that if I go through the things I go through on the platform out of people now, please understand what's going to happen if you need to depend on them for anything. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. So don't take everything as if it's coming off negative when I'm speaking to y'all about stuff. Look at it in the way of, that's why I prep. That's why I stock up, because you never know. And I've said it so many times, that friend or that family member or that associate that may change on you when you need them the most. Don't say it won't happen, because it's done happened. It happens every day. So of these strangers, some of them is strangers, and some of maybe people that know of me. Could be people that I went to school with. If these people can have the evilness in them to distract me by trying to hurt my feelings or trying to do things to make my videos and stuff not succeed, and they're doing all this trickery stuff, doing write-ups about me, or want to do a video and start something. They doing all this and don't even know hardly anything about me. Imagine what if a stranger would do that. Imagine what someone that know your every move could do. Someone that's close to you could do, because they gonna know more about you and know how to really get you. See, these amateurs is trying to figure out what could get me down, what can distract me. But think about somebody close to you that already knows it. That's why I don't care. I don't care if somebody say, hey, when something happen, y'all all come over here. Make sure that you still have something for yourself, because that could be very well. and then something happened. Well, you can't come over here with this, or you can't do this. You just got it. Then the rules and stuff come out, and it may be rules that's good or rules that's bad. Now you ain't stocked up on nothing because such and such told you y'all come over here, and not for what? Huh? Do what? Oh, okay, okay. All right, gotcha. So we have to look at those things. We literally have to look and just not. We got to do for ourselves and understand that if strangers, if I'm gonna take it back this, if your friends, family, or associates or treat you a certain way, what do you expect from a stranger? Please answer that. If your friends, family, or associates will treat you a certain way, what do you think a stranger would do? I don't know. So, let's see. You do a wonderful job with your channel and your family. Keep doing you. I love what you. Thank you, Kayla. Yeah, I received my face mask from Walmart, but it didn't come with instructions. Can you please do another video on it when you can? Okay, Diane Wynn. Okay. Let me tell you. So I had ordered another one of those. Y'all, it didn't even come in a box. The ones that I have, the six that I have, came in boxes. I showed you how it was everything. This came wrapped up in the black cloth that the mask supposed to be in the box in, duct taped all around. I sent that sucker right back. No, I spent my money. I spent my money on it. And I've already got six of them, so I already know how they come. And you gonna send me some without a box, duct taped up with a piece of paper and a pouch that it come that's supposed to be in a box? No, I don't think so. Oronde was gonna keep it. I said, that goes back. They sent one that's packaged the way it's supposed to be. That money was packaged when it was packaged right in that account for the amount that they wanted when they asked you for it. Mm-mm. No, no, no. So yeah, I noticed Diane when that yeah. Mm-hmm. And I knew it was something with it because it took forever. The other ones did not take that long. They kept rerouting and all that. Like that. Um, hey Earth. Look beautiful, love the colors. Thank you, honey. I had to create another channel and gardening channel because I know others are not into gardening. I wished I would have kept it all on one channel because it's a lot of work. Yes, that's why my other channel is gonna be all about what's going on. Like I've started over there. I put up one video. But I think I'm gonna do probably live screens. But MJ keeps you in the know. That's why I wanted something that was completely different. Is a lot of work when you're trying to divide because I've done it. Tried to divide the prepping from the gardening and all. When you look at it, all of it is together. All of it is together. So I get it. Hey GT Woman One, I'm the same way. Too many crazy spirits walking around the world. I don't blame you. Exactly. My husband has always taught our children that since I remember, he has always told them no matter where they are to watch their surroundings. Exactly, La Familia. He tells them to pay attention to where the exercise are when they're in the buildings, to always watch how people are acting, and if something or someone seems off, stay away from them. Exactly. Exactly. My family switched up on me, so I had to Teddy pin the grass down. I think I have to let them go. I think I gotta let them go. Okay, okay. Don't get me started, Kayla. Nice hat. Thank you, John. My mask didn't have expiration date. What, Diane? And I don't know if you want to send that back and then reorder it or what. Cause yeah. I think what happened, and I always tell you, that's why I say you never know who watching. But I done had multiple things that if y'all been following me, let me know if you remember this. I know it was a tea light candles, and there's been a couple things that I have showed on here. And like the next week or so, the prices go up on it, or when people order it, they don't get it the way I got it, or if I reorder more, it's like they get a lot of orders. I should be getting paid for the free sponsoring. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But it's like you never know who's watching. And that made me think I have a sponsor video I need to do too. See? I've had so many sponsorships reach out. Well, people reach out to do collaborations with me, and I don't take them. It's certain items I will take. Okay. Some people take everything because they get the stuff, they do it, they resell or whatnot. But there are certain items I will take. And I have one I got to do, and see, I have a deadline on it. So that's why I say it's work. It's work. And some of us, to be honest, like myself, the views I get, the work that I put in, if it was all about the money, I would say it wasn't worth it. I would say it wasn't worth it because I know I give valuable information. I know I edit really, really good. I know I give you a variety so you ain't just sitting the same old thing every day. I can't do that. I would drive myself crazy. My mental won't let me do that. That OCD better ran me ragged. I can't do that. That's why I love my vlogs because I can put different things in there. If it was about the money, I wouldn't be doing this. Now, don't get me wrong. I make good, but I don't make what I should. I don't make what I should for the work that I put in and the information I put out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you got to love what you do. You got to really, if you're doing things to help people, you really got to do it. You really got to do it. You really, because to be honest, I could go out and do Walmart delivery. I could go out and do Walmart delivery for 8 hours and make about $200 that day. Probably more. Probably more that day rather than waiting for a whole paycheck once a month. But I continue to do it because I want to help whoever I can. That's how you can kind of distinguish between who's legit and who's just looking for a paycheck. Okay? Because a person looking for just a paycheck would have done quit. Would have done quit. Done quit. They would have. If they was doing putting in the time and the work that I put in, even to get videos up, they would have done quit. They would have done quit. You know what I'm saying? So um that's why I say if it's one person, that's one person, my mission is accomplished because we're going to need to do this. Y'all see what's supposed to happen at 8 p.m., but I ain't gonna talk about that much because that's gonna be on the other channel. But these folks is they underestimating these other countries. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Um, I don't blame you. Send that trash right back, especially if you pay your hard-earned money. I'm laughing how you describe came. Yes, John. It was a mess. It was a mess. I'm like, nah. Mm-mm. Not gonna lie, being alone is no fun. Trusting people these days is so hard to do because so many people have ulterior motives. My circle is in my house and two others I deal with from a distance. I understand, honey. I understand. And I'm gonna tell you, being a loner is fun to me. Because I guess because I done got backstabbed so many times in life. See, I was that person always seemed like people just can look and say I don't like her because I don't carry myself the way they carry themselves. Or, um I've had family members that call me goody two shoes or scaredy cat or something like that. I've had family members that make those statements to me, you know, and I'm happy my granny and my uncle raised me. I am. And I'll be Miss Goody Two Shoes just because I won't live the lifestyle that you have lived. I'll take that. And it's not being good at two shoes. It's just that I'm not gonna sit up and do all this devilish stuff to people and be okay with just doing anything. So if that makes me good at two shoes, then that just be what it be. So I'll tell you, I have literally been a loner, a semi loner. I'm gonna say semi loner for most of my life. And it's fun because I don't have to turn around. And like I say, when I let my guard down, I learn. No, go back to what it was. Because it's some of us on this earth cannot do anything to people. And people would just look and say, I don't like her. I don't like him. I don't like her. And they don't have a bad reason not to. It's just that you're not of their caliber. You're not who they are. And some people are just bad seeds. Simple as that. Some people are just bad seeds. They was born a bad seed. It just it may sound rough, but it's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. You got some people that came from good seeds and they just ended up being a bad seed. You got people that was born from bad seeds, you know? It just is what it is. And then you have people that have the ability to be a good seed, but the world have gotten in them and has just clouded their mind and just taken over to where they don't know nothing but bad. And it's just the way it is. It's not being mean or nothing. It's just the way it is. It's just that way. So, honey, hey, I sit out here and have a party to myself. I can put my whole self in a whole mood, get together, cookout club mood, and be happy, honey. And be happy. Because it's way better than having somebody stabbing you in your back and you don't know it. All I have to do is deal with the people in my house. And, I have my brothers. I talk to my brothers and stuff. Um, my uncle, my mom. Um, I talk to them back home and stuff. I got my uncle up here now. Um, so yeah, so I have very few people I deal with. Um, I don't talk to my family that much. Me and my brothers keep in touch more often now. And that was just due to life and everybody get busy, but we done made it where we keep in touch. You know, my brothers and my uncle. I talk to my mom every now and then, you know, but that's about it. That's about it, you know. My grandma was live, of course. I would have talked to her every day, but yeah, that's about it. My biological dad, he passed away in 2021, but I would expect a call from him maybe twice a year, you know. And that was just over the since last before he passed, a couple years before that is when that started. So I mean, he wasn't there. So yeah, I get it. I get it. But the things I'm thankful for is my uncle, who consider my dad. He was there from day one, and my grandma I consider my mom. She's no longer alive. So that the blessing is I still have him. You know what I'm saying? So when I talk to you about the way family and friends can be and associates, I done been there. I have been there. I have learned. And that's why I still may have to ask somebody for help and never know it. We still may, because we don't know how this thing gonna turn out. But I'm trying my best to do what I can so I don't have to depend on others if I don't have to. If I don't have to, I don't. You know, I'd rather be the one that issue you out rather than you issuing me out. Yeah. So that's just the way I think. Um, becoming I am an Amazon affiliate. But you look, honey, I'm an Amazon affiliate. Um, but with Amazon, people need to make orders. See, and I know like people not gonna do that for me. Like I say, I'm one of them. They can just look at it and say I don't like them, and that's fine. So ain't nobody gonna try to help me out on doing orders and purchasing things and stuff like that. I am an Amazon affiliate. I don't work it. Like how other content creators on here have the join membership. I don't do that neither. They keep saying you can make more money. No, I can't. Ain't nobody gonna subscribe to my. Ain't nobody gonna join and pay $2.99 or $5.99 for to watch me. They not gonna pay to watch me when they won't even go and watch the vlog. When they don't watch, they pick and choose what they watch over here. So why would I do a join membership? And then it's not even about that though. It's not even about that. Why am I gonna ask y'all to pay to watch my channel when I'm trying to help you? You could take that $2.99, that $5.99, and go buy you 5 things of sardines or something. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can set it up and say, hey, if 5 people join, that's an extra, blah blah blah. I probably could get 5 people. That's an extra blah blah blah. But no, take that money that you would join to watch me and go prep. That's the way I feel. So that's why another reason why, and I've told y'all this before, I don't do the join memberships. Take that money and go do what you. I'm good with people watching my videos that want to watch them. I'm good with that. All the you know, do this, do that. Some of you send cash apps. That's fine. That's fine. I'm thankful for that. Where I get a cash app or a super chat on here, that's fine. But that's because you wanted to do it. That was done out of the goodness. Membership, but me asking you to join my channel, pay to join my channel, I can't in good. I can't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You could get the same information that I'm trying to give you about prepping and gardening on Google for free. So why would I sit here and charge you? Why would I sit here and charge you to watch my channel? I never understood that. So that's why I don't have a join. I could literally sit right here in 5 minutes and set it up. I refuse to. Take that money that you could pay to watch somebody's channel. Take that money and go get some food to stock up on for you and your family. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way I am. That's why I've never done it. I never done it. Never done it. And people probably hate me for saying it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. When you talk about prepping and you want to help people and stuff, you don't take from them. You don't take from them. Same information, because it's a blessing that they even watching us, telling you something that you can get on Google for free. You know what I'm saying? You can go learn about the power station on Google for free. You can learn how to plant in a container on Google for free. So I don't do that. I don't even know why they come out with that. I don't do that. I don't. You'll never see a join button for asking you for money over here. You'll never. And like I say, those of you that do send cash apps, thank you. But it's not like it's all right. I feel to act for say like donations, because some people have emailed and say, how can I, bless you? And an older lady, nice older lady, told me one time, then I'm have to get off. She said, you don't ask for help. You don't every time I want to help you, not that I needed anything. But she was actually, the lady was of my faith. Okay. It was from the Kingdom Hall. And she always would get like juices and stuff, and she wanna like issue them out to the kids and whatnot. She'd be like, because she don't stay far from me. And she was like, every time I offer to help you is because I want to. I just want to do something nice for you. You always say no. No. I said it's just the way I am. I don't never ask nobody for help unless it's a need, and I try to make sure I don't get to that point. But I have been to that point. I have been to that point in my life. But I said I don't I'd rather do it myself. I'd rather do it myself or try to figure out. And she told me, she was like, let someone else be a blessing to you. you always want to help others because I give and help others. She said, but when you giving and helping, God looks at that. That's a blessings will come back to you. But if you always turning down when someone else is trying to help you that you know has good intentions, because I know she wouldn't hurt us. She said, you always turn that down. But sometimes people want to help. They want to be a blessing, just like you like being a blessing to others. And I thought about that, like, wow. I'm doing this and it's not intentionally. But at the same time, I do have to watch. I do have to watch. But this lady, I would say I would trust that she wouldn't do anything, in a ill manner way. But you never know, people can change. But I have a good vibe about her. And I was like, wow, you're right. Because she watched me help, you know, and she just like, think about that. The feeling you get from helping others. Sometimes we want that same feeling, from, helping others or whatnot. Because she had tried to, do little things and help out a couple times. And I was like, no, no, no. But the minute I would see something, I'm like, I could come over and do that. I could come over and plant that for you. I can come over and I would go over there and go over there. And she would try to like, here, take that. No, I don't want no money. I don't want no money. This is fine. And so she let me do that for some months. And then she was like, you never take anything. You never, and that's just the way I am. But I had to really think about that. So you have channels that may put like, because I have mines up, but that's not, some people try to say, oh, that's dry begging, that's dry begging. No, it's not. No, it's not, because you're not making nobody. People do ask for your, how can I donate to you, how can I do that? And that's the only reason why I end up putting I didn't even have my Cash App and stuff up. I just refused, because I'm like, that money, people could, even if you donate to me, you could still use that money for your prepper pantry or your couponing or whatever. But when she brought that to my attention, I said, okay, I put it up for those that want to do it out of the goodness of their heart. But never think because you see Cash App or PayPal or donate to the channel. Everybody is not asking you to do it, but people ask for that information. People ask for it because they want to be a blessing to you. They want to be a blessing to you. Not that you're asking and begging, but when you go, and that's why I never did the membership stuff. You'll never see that join button on my channel. You'll never see it. I'm not going to charge you to watch me, or to watch special footage or however they do it. I won't do it. And I'm not knocking people that do it, but we're all different. We all have different mindsets. We're all, and it's some people that may need that. They may need that membership. They may need those extra funds. But I can say I am blessed enough. We don't even need that extra fund. So guess what? I'm not charging. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. So let's see. MJ, I'm just going to purchase another mask later after a video on it. Feel that I may need a couple of them. I had to let my family go. Got you, Diane Wynn. I understand. I'm called Bougie. I think I'm too good and want more. Oh, and many more names, but it's because I move differently. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. So what it is, and I'm okay with that. Same here, Kayla. Same here. Same here. Same here. Yep. Same here. I want to thank you for real, for real. Oh, no problem. Her Roots and Garden Diary. Appreciate you for that too. Thank you. Love watching your channel. Very informative. That that's it, and that's all. Oh yeah, about the tea counter video. I remember that. Yeah, Kayla. Yeah. So but look, y'all. I got somewhere to be. Now I'm gonna read what I was laughing. and I said it was an alert. This came from X. I didn't say this. This came from X, okay? But it was, let me see if I can pull it up on here. It say the page was Iranian force, okay? And I don't know, I don't know. But it say, dear Americans, your president is a madam. No, not madam. Madman. Madman. Your president is a madman. I'm sorry. The way they got it written together, yeah. Your president is a madman. Now, I don't know. It's got a blue check mark like this page is legit. I know it's on X. You can't believe everything, but if things go, if he keep his word about what he say going to happen, if a deadline, if whatever ain't met before the deadline, first of all, did y'all see what this man wrote and said the other day? This was it Sunday. It was Sunday. Open the effing straight, you BA and the rest. I know I have my nieces and nephews that may be watching my channel, so I don't want to say, and then I don't want to use that language anyway because Jehovah is watching me. But I don't know how this going. I don't know how this gonna work. I don't know how this gonna work. It seems like NATO is countries and NATO don't want to have no parts of it. I honestly don't know how this gonna work, y'all. It's a lot going on. They turning against each other. Yeah. You may have to go live on the other channel with this. Yeah. Yeah. That I'm definitely gonna have to do. Cause God say the same. I'm gonna have to, because it's a lot to talk about. I think somebody put it in the chat. Was it Girl Meets World? You said it's a lot to talk about. We're gonna do that on the other channel. If you're not on MGL, keeps you in the know channel, go ahead and go over there. I'm trying to get in a routine. So I know somebody had said that they hadn't seen me live in a couple days because I was trying to get these vlogs up. So give me a little bit because I got something to do. Um, hubby was telling me I needed to be ready by 12, so I got something to do. So, but definitely, we're gonna go live and we're gonna talk about that. Okay. If you have not watched the vlog that I put up at 8 a.m. today, what you waiting on? If you like me, go ahead and watch it. Go ahead and watch it. Like I say, y'all, we still prepping and stuff, but not all my vlogs gonna have it in there because we do need a break. I am a mom. I am a wife. And if you got a significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, or if you by yourself, you got yourself to deal with. If you got a significant other, you got them to deal with. Either way it goes. I don't want to sit there and just, even though it's important, to talk about it constantly and do nothing else. To me, that is boring. That is boring to put up the same thing every day. And that's the only thing I don't like about these platforms. They want you to have a certain niche, a certain niche. I can't. If that means my channel won't be sent out there and put in the algorithm correctly because I got to talk about the same thing every day, all day, then that just ain't gonna happen. Because I done tried that on different occasions, and it bore me like no tomorrow. Like, it's boring to me. It gets to the point where I'm filming and I'm bored filming. That's a problem. So that's why I've changed up so many times trying to get that groove. And the only thing that works for me is doing variety. Vlogs are variety. So that's why I say, It's not me being rude or nothing, but sometimes you got to be firm with people and you got to let people understand which way you coming from. Okay. If you don't like that, if you don't like variety, if you don't like how I live, how I eat, what I eat, if you don't like seeing the kids from time to time, if you don't like seeing my husband from time to time, this ain't the channel for you. It's not. It's not. It's not. Are we still gonna be talking about the important things? Or am I still gonna be dehydrated? Am I still gonna be freezing food? Am I still gonna be yes, but I have to do those things and be a mom and a wife at the same time. I am a backyard homesteader. Okay. Are we upgrading and buying new things and replacing things? Yes, that is part of my life. Okay. And all this stuff getting done, you can still live nicely if you got an apartment with a balcony or a townhome or apartment with a small backyard. If you got land, if you don't have land, I'd be open. We rent here because we ain't to that point where we want to go and get something, where we want to go and buy land. There's things that plays in there. People think, oh, your husband is a veteran, you know, he's blah blah blah. He could go and get yes, we could get a VA loan, but there's things that works in place with that. There's things that you know, you gotta know different things, and you can't move too fast. You cannot move. We're taking our time. We're taking our time. Sometimes you gotta understand, and I'm gonna get off. Keep this in mind. Land will never be yours fully. And I've said this, and people have gotten mad with me. Do not stress yourself over land. Land is perfect, it's good, but you will never own that land. You will never own it. Because this the thing. If times get hard and you can't pay that property tax every year, because my family have land back home. If you can't pay that property tax every year, they can take it. When I think of something owned, it's that nobody can take. They can take it. And people just do this right here when I'm thinking kind of a little further, and I'm that type to analyze and break things down. And it may come off like it may be negative. No, it's the real deal. It's the real deal. My family have to pay property taxes every year. Every year. Or if you don't, the state will take that. They will take it. So you ask me, will you ever own like this table? I own this table. I bought this table. I paid my taxes. I bought this table. It has nothing on. Nobody can take it unless I come up and they just, bully me and just take it, just steal it or something. That ain't the same when you're talking about land. That's not the same. You're gonna pay them taxes, or else you won't have it. So don't let things, and like I say now, I want land. I want land. But at the same time, we ain't moving too fast. We ain't moving too fast. We ain't moving too fast. When I get land, I want it to be, of course, you gotta make sure it's residential. And for me, I want somewhere where I ain't gotta put sewage and stuff down. I want somewhere where the most I gotta put down and maybe the pole electric. You know what I'm saying? I have what I want in mind. I have what I want in mind. Until I find it and the time is right, I'm gonna stay right here with my backyard. Or if I have to move and rent from somewhere else, I know what type of backyard and stuff I want. I'm gonna stay right here and have my little backyard homestead, and I'm gonna be happy and content because I could do just as much here. I'm doing a whole lot here that I could do on some land. So if you rent, don't get discouraged. You rent somewhere that ain't yours. You got some land somewhere, it ain't yours. It's not. Anytime somebody can say, well, such and such, you're behind, you haven't paid property taxes, and this, now the state is going to take it. I mean, to me, that ain't yours. That's not yours. It's so unfair but true. Yes, Kayla, God divine timing is the best timing, and when you know, you know. Exactly, La Familia. So I'm talking to the people too that may get discouraged. You may say, well, I ain't got no land, I can't grow nothing. I rather want to do no. Yes, you can. You gotta eat. You gonna eat three. You want to eat 365. So you gotta grow, or you gotta stock up, or you got an emergency happen. They ain't gonna care what you own. Your belly ain't finna care if you own this or you got a nice car Escalator or something Benz being in the driveway and you stay in this big old house and you got this land and all this. Your belly don't care about none of that. Your belly and your body is looking for food. So work with what you got and be happy and understand everybody's situation ain't gonna look the same, and it is fine. It is fine. It's fine. Use what you have, use the space that you have, the place that you're at, and be thankful that you have that. Be thankful that you have that. Make it work. I've always told you, if you got a limited space, you better start growing vertical, not horizontal. You're going to get more taking it up in the air. The safe way, of course. But yeah, so don't get discouraged, y'all. I see people with apartments that have backing and they grow food in 5 gallon buckets and vertical plant. Yes, girl meets world too. I mean, girl meets world. I don't know why I keep on to say too. Yeah, I grow food in buckets on my tiny front porch. Exactly, Diane Wynn. Exactly. And it's just as good as what you said your tiny front porch, and you can grow just as much and you can have a good amount of food that I can do right here in this backyard. And guess what? It's yours. You did that. You started that. You grew that. Don't be discouraged. It's so much on these platforms, and people can say things and word things and have you discouraged. Don't be happy that you're able bodied and you're able to grow. I don't care if you ain't got number 5 or 6 buckets. Be happy that you can grow something. Be happy that you can grow something. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, I got to get up off in here. I will talk to y'all in the next one. Gonna have to go live on the other channel today. But thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for listening. Chatting with me. I hope, and like I say, I hope my experiences helps out someone else. Okay. Don't be letting these podcasts and stuff, content creators, I'm talking to you. Don't be letting these podcasts and stuff discourage you from what you got to do. And if this ain't your main source of income, you put up videos because you like it and you control and put up what you like on your channel. Just do it the right way. I don't tell nobody to go mimic nobody content. Don't take no content. Create your own content. And if you do be inspired by others, give them a shout out. Shout out who inspired you. You know what I'm saying? Do it the right way. Do it the right way and have fun and enjoy. You know, enjoy. And that's all I have for y'all. From apartment, and I live in an apartment and I use. I love it. I know that's right, Kayla. I know that's right. So look, y'all. Talk to you. Yeah, the more pool kids. They still be lurking. They still be lurking. So like I say, y'all can comment on the live streams, but um the vlogs, the upload videos, the comments are off. Okay. The vlogs, if you want to pick back up on vlogs, start at the vlog 327. The dates is going to be in there to help you find which ones you have and you have not watched. But you need to go in an order, kind of like a storyline. So If you go to the videos 327 2026, it'll be where I have started back my continuation vlogs. And then you work yourself to the previous. I mean to the um uh, uh work yourself from that forward. Okay. So 8 a.m. 8 a.m. each morning is when my vlogs will drop. Okay. 8 a.m. each morning. So I'll talk to y'all a little later. I gotta go. Y'all be safe. Love each and every one of y'all. Even my haters, even my old pool cats, still love y'all. Y'all still human beings. So yeah, I just pray for you. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. If it's Jehovah's will. Bye.